This is the first time I'm ever starting this game. Also the first time I'm ever playing a Metroid game. But it is a demo, so I don't really know if it counts. As you can see, we have training, multiplayer, options, and back. I'm going to start with training, since it's the first one. Regulatory. Let's see. So with this, graphics are pretty good for a DS game. And use this, move around. I have never used this stylus before, because me personally, I didn't have one when I got my DS. Trigger, as you expected, shoots the gun. And honestly, if you didn't feel like touching the lower screen so you can drag like this, doesn't feel like something that you'd have to do. Like, you could play all the levels like this and it'd be completely fine. Just like what I like about this, because I don't want to have to be touching this screen decker. Also, that it's multi-purposing as a map is pretty cool. Also, I like the feature where it kind of feels like you're at an angle when you're sliding. I don't know if it's hard to tell from your point of view. Definitely like one of the top 10 DS games out there. Both triggers do the same thing for some reason. You can turn it to a ball using this stick down here. Which is kind of cool. Pretty sure rolling in a ball is not going to do anything to enemies. They have their own little menu where you can quit things. Sure you want to quit? Yes. Now, multiplayer. You can create a new game or join other games. Seems like they're not using multiplayer here. Or at least no one's playing. Not too sure about if it works. Options menu, just pull up, you can modify your name, records, how many points you get, erase data, control type, stylus, dual mode, dual mirror mode, touch shoot mode, touch mirror mode. Now let's see what else is in training. Survivor. Seems now one of the triggers is used to jump, which would be the R trigger, and the L trigger is now used to shoot. Well, these are cool. So now it'll be a more traditional gameplay experience. Looks like after I kill some, they just spawn some more. Now back to training. Time to see what Morph Ball is. Looks like some levels made just specifically for the ball. Some kind of ball type game in case you're bored with the main game. You go around and collect these little things. Still enemies. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Well, looks like we've seen everything there is to see here. Unless you played further on in the game, this is about where you will end up. Played all the modes, seen all the settings. Now it's time for what I think. Now this game was pretty fun to play. Pretty good FPS. And it was on the Nintendo DS, which is like 2004. That is pretty good for the time. But yet again, it wasn't the best. If you're trying to get something that you're trying to play all the time, kind of like your main console stuff, you probably shouldn't be looking out for First Hunt. But if you're like me, just want to play it for the car ride, I think First Hunt is only $7 to $8 compared to the $20 you would need for the full version of the game, and I think it's definitely worth that price if that's what you're looking to do with it. Now, that's my review. I'd say 4.2 stars for a DS game. It's a pretty decent game, though it is a demo, so it's not all that stuff. But for what it is, a demo, I'd say it's a 4.2.